Hi, greeting everyone. My name is Jazz and I'm a nutritionist. I'm now pursuing my master in community nutrition in University Putra, Malaysia. And today I'd like to introducing my feeding project UPM to all parents in Malaysia. The purpose of this project is to determine the association between parental feeding factors and child eating behaviors with nutritional status among young children. You are eligible to participate if you have a child aged between 6 to 36 months. Your baby was born term, that's mean more than 37 weeks and healthy. Both parents are married and are Malaysian citizens. Your participation is completely voluntary and your answer will be completely private and confidential. As a token of appreciation, after you have completed the survey, you will receive a personalized nutritional report for your child and a goodie bags which will be dispatched to your house within 2 to 4 weeks. For area that cannot dispatch, we will ask for your bank details to bank in cash transfer 5 ringgit and email the e-voucher to you together with some recipe ebooks, and you have access to nutrition educational webinar recording and be invited to my feeding project Facebook community group. Okay, as you can see in this graph, it shows the nutritional status of Malaysian status compared to global. The data from Malaysia is from NHMS 2019 compared to the rest of the world. 20% of Malaysian children had stunted growth, while 1 in 7 were underweight, and 10% had weight that are not compatible with their height. The good news is that the prevalence of stunted kids globally is declining steadily for the past 10 years, but the number of children with weight not compatible with their height has increased slightly. Research suggests that co-parenting, which means the involvement of the father during meal times, may have influence in the nutritional status of the children. So, how do eating behavior affect our health? Here are 4 facts. Restrictive feeding might predict higher eating when there is no hunger, meaning eating in the absence of hunger. Responsive feeding, on the other hand, often result in better quality of food intake. Pressuring feeding from parents usually happens among poorer weight gain children, and we know that rapid weight gain in early life may lead to risk of developing non-communicable disease like hypertension, diabetes as an adult in the future. The aim of this project is to assess the influence of co-parenting feeding in the nutritional status of child, compare the result with global statistics so that future health academic may formulate health policy to benefit future generation of children. The questionnaire can be done online using a Google form by clicking the link or scanning the QR code as shown. Choose your language of choice and start to answer. You need to fill in some personal details as well as your address for us to mail your goodie bags. Take turns to answer the question for the father and for the mothers. One family only require 1 email to submit. If you need to save your response halfway through or waiting for your spouse's turn to answer, click Next until both father and mother completed the questionnaire and click Submit in order to save your answer in Google Form, even you yet to finish. To complete the incomplete online survey, you just need to click Edit your response using the same email that you filled up earlier by clicking the questionnaire link or the QR code. Let me walk through what each parent has to answer. First, the father has to answer 3 sections, A, B, and C. Section A asks about your health as well as height and weight, while Section B asks about your role in co-parenting, and Section C asks about your child feeding practices. It should only take around 10 to 15 minutes to complete. Next is the mother who has to answer 6 sections from A to F. Section A has 10 questions asked about your health as well as height and weight, and 10 questions on your child health. It may be easier to take a photo of your child antenatal record book and your child health record book and upload onto the form to save your time. This information is important for us to provide you with an accurate personalized nutrition status report for your family. There are no right or wrong answers, so don't worry. It asks about your child feeding history and feeding habits, as well as asking the impact of COVID-19 to your family. When both you and your husband has completed, click submit. We will endeavor to email you the followings: your child personalized nutrition status report, e-voucher, invitation to a series of webinar which has started in May 2021, an invitation to Facebook group, father BMI status, mother BMI status, as well as your gestational weight gain status. The token of appreciation and lucky draw prizes My Feeding Project look like this, and both parents are welcome to access all the pre-recorded webinar or educational resources within the private Facebook group. Lastly, I would like to thank you for your interest and participation in this project. The results are important and could be used as a reference in the nutritional planning for our future generation of children in Malaysia. You can contact any of us directly using WhatsApp or for any pressing question. Thanks and happy parenting.